Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your daily for Tuesday, January 9th. Time is fluid. Leo, this is your channel. We're going to start it off with a number from Spirit. You may see this number on license plates, billboards, social media, wherever you see digits. And your number is 7. I am brilliant. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than most. All right, Leo, with card number 7, I am brilliant. Some of you born on the 7th, it doesn't have to be, it's just the energy, but I definitely feel like for a lot of you, you are sitting in an energy of knowing who you are, knowing your worth, knowing how amazing you are, and I feel like you are ready to sit in that confidence. I feel like you are sitting in this brilliance type of energy, and I'm getting for some reason, I just see a really big bee in my head, like not a bee like a insect, like the actual letter B. So some of you, someone's name may start with a B. Your name may start with a B. But I definitely feel like for a lot of you, you are realizing just how capable you are, just how knowledgeable you are. And I almost feel like for a lot of you Leos, you may be realizing how quick you are to learn something. You know, you may be around a learning type of experience right now, and you're realizing, oh, wow, I picked up on this really fast. And you may either figure that out because of the quickness you have learned something and or because of the comparison how long it took other people to do something. But it's like I feel like I get like a sponge. I see one of those sponge what are those things called with a face on it? Sponge dads or something. Yeah, it's like you absorb like a sponge. Some of you could do very well with having a cleaning service. I see somebody cleaning. And can we move on? Thank you. Okay. Mermaid here. Positivity. So the mermaid that is with you is positivity. Beautiful. I'm sorry. Sometimes it just like I get so much things in my head at once and I'm just kind of like, all right, I only have one card out. I'm 2 minutes in. Like we need to move, you know? So sorry. I like cut them off and cut you off at the same time. But I definitely feel like for a lot of you here with positivity now being your first mermaid, let's see what your second mermaid is. Gentleness. Beautiful. I feel like you are coming into a very strong realization about how amazing you are in connection to learning things, receiving information, picking up on signs. It's like you can call out the 222 license plates and the people in the car were like, oh my gosh, Leo, how did you even notice that? Like we weren't even like paying attention. You're like, I'm observant, you know, things along those lines. So I definitely feel like you are going to be feeling a whole lot more knowledgeable. So let's see what your tea leaf is here. Yeah, I'm not sure what I got about a cleaning service. But I did see that sponge with the happy face on it. So some of you could be very, very, very abundant in having a cleaning service. Tea leaf with the clouds, temporary problems. You also have the mountain, a major challenge to overcome. Well, there you go. And you also have the hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. All right. So I feel like for a lot of you Leos here, there has been something that you have overcame recently. And that could be why you have I am brilliant here. Because it looks like you may have had a temporary issue that you solved fast. It's like you're solving things quicker now. It's like you're processing things quicker now. It's like if your brain was on 15 miles per hour, it's now on 30 miles per hour, but it's not causing you confusion. It's causing you more clarity. So it looks like for a lot of you, there could have been a slight temporary problem or challenge that has arose today or within the last like 48 hours, but it's like you're solving a problem like that. Literally, clouds, mountain, hammock. It's like difficulty, challenge, vacation. Like what? You know? So you are going to solve something very quickly. You're going to figure out something very fast. And it's going to show you something about yourself and something about your vibes and your power here. Because to the whole world and to certain people, it was an issue. And it was a challenge. But for you, you're kind of like, look, I got this. I can do this. And maybe it is stressing me out. And maybe I am frustrated. But I have the knowledge on both informational and spiritual plane to give you the greater awareness on how to solve something. So it does look like today you have some conflict resolution. So it looks like you have had a challenge or a temporary issue that it looks like is going to be concluded today. And now I feel like this could roll through very fast. I almost feel like you may have a problem at the beginning of the day and it gets resolved by the end of the day. This is going to go out a couple hours before the day for some of you, or right at the beginning of the day. So hopefully it gives you enough leeway to watch the video. I'll try to get out a little bit earlier. When readings come out like this, I'm like, all right, maybe I won't do my regular scheduled programming, but we'll see. All right, so we have here heal with the star. We also have detach with the judgment card. I'm sorry, with the justice card. Yeah, you're making a decision here. You are. And you have win or lose with the 5 of Swords. There it is. It's like to a lot of people, this is a big issue. But to you, you're just like, look, I can handle it. Like, it's not that hard. Like, it's not that it's not that hard or it's not that horrible. It's just like you're so much more brilliant now. Literally. It's like maybe in 2015, you would have really let this get you down. You would have really let this bother you. You would have really took this as a really big problem and let it linger on. But the person you are today is like, no, I know better now, because you do. And you're going to use what you have to detach yourself from a situation that does not deserve your frustration and irritability. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, it's like conflict resolution. And it looks like it happens really freaking fast. So this could be happening with another person. This could be happening with a situation at work. This could happen with a situation at home. This is really, 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 really general. Like really general. But it's like you're solving a problem here. It's like if you were a mathematician and you were doing an algebra problem, you'd solve it in 10 seconds while the whole other class solved it in 10 minutes. So interesting, very general, but let's clarify. And you want to know why? It's because whatever this issue was, especially with this mermaid connected to it, you were able to still find the positive in it. Somehow, some way. Or you will be able to. Let's clarify this. On the star, we have the Ace of Swords. So, new communication, new information coming in that could cause a temporary issue. But with it connected to the star, it's like you got it. It's like you're like, yeah, temporary issue for you. I'm not letting it make me have a temporary issue for me. But energetically, it could feel challenging. I'm proud of you guys. Wow, I haven't received a message like this in a bit. Let's see. On the Justice card, you have the 4 of Swords. Yeah, you're like chilling. You're like, I'm fine. We're good. Better things will come. Better things will be out there. Wow. And on the 5 of Swords, you have the 5 of Wands. Wow. Why does it look like everybody else is stressing but you or everyone else? You know when something doesn't go right for you and then you have people feeling bad about it around you, but you're kind of like, it's okay that it didn't go my way. I'm actually feeling okay about it. But like the people around you are like, but are you sure you're okay? Like, I'm so sorry it didn't work out for you. And you're just kind of like, look, I'm fine. You're not okay. And it is not even your problem. So interesting. This is a really weird message. Let's clarify this again for Leo, please. So on the Ace of Swords, we have the King of Wands. On the Four of Swords, we have the King of Cups. And on the Five of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups. All right. Yeah, Leo, you just got it. You just got it. Whatever it is, you got it. I almost feel like other people feel like if they were in your shoes, they'd be freaking out. So like they can't understand why you're not freaking out or why you're not feeling sad about something. But that's because you're here on the consciousness level and continuously raising up. So, doubled message here. I do feel like for some of you Leos, you may hear from a lover that you're not necessarily that great about hearing. Your love reading was a little bit, So I'm not surprised that they're bringing up a little bit of conflict around love. I feel like some of you have two people coming your way today in terms of love. Or whoever's here, or even three, you have a king, and a knight. I feel like for some of you Leos, there's like an immature type of suitor coming or in. I mean, your love reading is out, and it's literally only been out for a couple hours after this, so it's probably just picking up on the energy of what I already called for in love, so I guess that shows that, yay, connected. But y'all already got that message, but maybe not everybody watched the love reading, so I'll let you know right now. They're indicating again for sometime this week, specifically Tuesday, January 9th, that love could be slightly immature right now, or you could have just like a really immature person, like still lingering in your energy for some reason. Possibly they're a problem. Possibly they're a temporary issue. Possibly they're a challenge to overcome because they just won't leave you alone. Or because they just won't step up, or they just keep challenging you, whatever the case may be. I definitely feel like whatever information comes in or whatever information you receive, it doesn't look like it's like the greatest thing in the world, but you're not letting it really phase you, or let this person really phase you. Let's see, the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, World, yeah. I don't know who this Knight of Cups is, but they don't like him. I don't know who spirit guides or who passed on loved ones, but man, they can't stop bringing up this person. I mean, I just did the love reading, so I guess it makes sense. And it's still in the energy of the day, so why would it be that different? But like, it seems so important for some reason. I feel like there could be something like planned for this week. Or like there's something where like you're going to have to deal with this person for a second. I don't know what it is, but love ain't going, it just might be challenging. It just might be challenging, okay? That's what I gotta say. But still, with the type of message you've received in this reading, you're fine. It might be challenging to people watching from the outside in, but you in the inside, it's like, look, guys, I got this. I'll deal with this a loser person. I'll also deal with whatever information that I don't really like that well. It's like, man, are you handling everything? Wow, Leo. So, interesting. You know, the last two readings that have, I mean, this reading and the last reading have been really, really eerily specific. So, I think they're picking up on a certain group of you. Because at first it was super general, and then it got really specific. But it got specific again in the same energy it did in the last reading with a lover. So, there's a specific romantic individual that something about this week, I mean, this is just a daily, but it is in the week, that they want you to know about. And whatever else you got from the beginning of the reading, take it or leave it. That's what I have for the day. Nonetheless, you are definitely sitting in a power position. You are definitely just flying through the issues. Instead of going over it, you're going through it, and you're going through it fast. So, good for you, Leo. So the biggest message here is that any conflict or any difficulty or temporary issue you do have will be resolved with quickness. So, let's see what we have in your ending oracle from the Astro Star codes, and then we'll get your good karma cards. So, whoa, oh my gosh. So your card is the 12th house with introspection, card number 50, with all that beautiful alignment of the chakras on this card. All right, card number 50. I'm going to hold up the card and read the interpretation from the book. If your chart were a village map, the 12th house would be a quiet place. The sun is in the 12th house just after sunrise. A time for prayer and meditation, for dreaming our biggest dreams. The 12th house is your inner child's world, containing both the fairyland into which you might escape and the monsters that live under your bed. Your action with this card is to introspect. This situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone to develop an idea or listen within. The 12th house speaks of both who you are when no one's looking and the fact that your fate is linked to every other sentient being. Work with this metaphor. We are all cells in the body of the divine. It's essential that you take care of yourself, your individual cell, and honor who you are. Your gift with this card is in quiet moments of prayer, meditation, and creative bliss. Feel that deep connection to source and know that you are not alone. Yep. And I feel like that's probably what you're sitting in today and or this whole week, with knowing, look, I got it and I have faith that I can handle, and I know my passed on loved one and my angels will be there for me. I know source is just a prayer and meditation away. So, let's see what we got here, Leo. If I called you Pisces at any point in this reading, I do apologize. I almost called you all out right now and caught myself. But in terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, you have Libra and Aquarius. Strong air in general, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So let's see what your good karma card is, and 12th house ruled by Pisces. That's when I almost had the Pisces, but I'd stopped myself and went to these first. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what your good karma card is, Leo, for the day. Volunteer to read or play games with elderly people at a nursing home. So that is one of your ideas. I'm going to get you one more idea just in case that is not necessarily available for you to do around where you're at. Let's see what other one you also receive. Leo, spread the word about a great local business on social media. All right, well, everyone can do that. How about we do that here? Why don't we take this good karma card and use it and drop your websites or online businesses, your Etsy shops, what y'all got? Put them down below. You sell candles, you make art, what do? Put it down below. Let the community find you, and maybe you'll like something that a local subscriber, even though we're not technically physically local, all of us, may be interested in. If you want to do this specifically to your social media, go ahead. If you want to use it in my idea as well and drop your websites, your Etsy shops, your Patreons, whatever y'all do. Maybe you own a store, whatever the case may be. Drop it down below. Maybe you have a book for sale. Drop the link down below. Whatever the case may be, let's spread the word about each other and support each other in the comments section, while you can also do it on your own. So, thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. I hope you have a great day or night ahead, wherever you are at in the world. And I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Bye now.